This is all heading towards the northeast. No severe weather is expected, but don't be surprised if you see some small hail with this activity. And this is now extending all the way back into western Iowa and eastern Nebraska, and all of this will be lifting north here for tonight. This is the area to take cover right now. Now, don't wait. Head indoors right now to your safe place, basement, interior room of your house, wherever that may be, because we have had now multiple sightings of tornadoes here with this specific couplet.
What are conditions like right now, Matt?
Just a little cold out here, Town and Kaylin.
Just a little.
Yeah, no, it is very cold out here. I am dressed appropriately, as warm as I can be out here on the weather patio, and actually I'm pretty comfortable.
The strongest part of the storm, 6 miles north of Austin, will be southeast at 40 miles per hour.
And if you're seeing the camera shake here right now, our ceiling's actually shaking here at the station, and it's shaking the cable of the camera. Could see east winds gusting upwards of 50+ miles per hour. So if you drive a high-profile vehicle, or you're just driving north or south, you will feel those winds. As it is encountering this area of rotation here in Byron, what we've seen towards the north is it has kicked off at least a couple tornado warnings from the south side of the Twin Cities to Red Wing. But you remember back in March when we saw that red rain? That was thanks to dust that was picked up across New Mexico and Texas. We're seeing the same thing with this storm right now. Big dust plume moving off of New Mexico, Texas, and far northern Mexico. And guess where it's going? Right up north again. Wild weather night last night, and today we're just thankful to see the sunshine and quiet conditions. The good news is I think we'll see this here for the rest of this week. Beautiful sunset, lots of lilacs out there, and also framing it with the sun. Beautiful sunset here. Randy Wilbur capturing this shot out in Casson. Thanks, Randy, for the pic. If you have any weather photos, please send them in to weather@kttc.com. Here's a look at that sunset from the station looking towards the northwest from Signal Hill, our Lewiston Auto Skycam. And there goes the sun. There's just a couple hints of some clouds here right at the end. Otherwise, fairly quiet conditions expected here for the rest of tonight. And a live look from our Lewiston Auto Skycam from Signal Hill looking towards the northwest. If you look real close, we're 10:15 at night. Little hint of light out there on the horizon, and also the crescent moon. Some signs that we are approaching the summer solstice, and pretty soon we will see a little bit more light here, even if it's just a faint bit of light here during the 10 o'clock hour. Current temperatures, upper 60s to lower 70s, very comfortable outside. Still a touch on the humid side, at least for some locations. Dew points to measure moisture in the atmosphere. We look at this to see what it feels like outside, and we have dew points in the 60s. That's when it feels muggy. Dew points in the 70s, and those will be here before you know it. That's when it feels a little bit more tropical outside, and I think we'll waver back and forth between humid conditions here, at least muggy conditions, over the next few days. But fairly quiet conditions, a couple rain showers up into the northern Red River Valley. That stays towards our north for tonight. Most of the unsettled weather has been to our south across the Ohio River Valley, with several showers and thunderstorms producing not only hail but also wind across southern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, as well as Kentucky, and still a couple severe thunderstorm warnings out for Texas at this hour. Now, temperatures over the next couple of days, not bad for this time of the year, at least through Saturday. We're looking at the 80s. And then note this cooling trend heading into next week. It's not so good news here. We're looking at least maybe a sustained cool down heading into next week. Climate Prediction Center, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This is heading into next week. Perhaps a significant cool down here for the region heading into the middle of next week. So we'll see how cold things go. Hopefully not much worse than the 60s or 70s that we're looking at here for the middle of next week, but certainly trending cooler as we head in towards the middle end of next week. Futurecast for the rest of tonight, we're looking at clearing skies. Only concern for tonight could be some areas of fog, especially down into the river valleys. Then for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. In fact, we'll let Futurecast run here. Not much going on across the region as high pressure remains in command of our weather. That means more sunshine, not only for tomorrow, but also into Friday as well. So in case you were stuck at work today, don't worry, you can take that lunch break outside tomorrow and Friday. If you can't do any of those days, won't have any worries about Saturday as well. So for the rest of tonight, temperatures falling back into the upper 50s to lower 60s. Again, perhaps some areas of patchy fog here for the region. Tomorrow, looking at highs similar to today, lower 80s. Maybe a touch on the muggy side with southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Extended forecast, like I mentioned earlier, temperatures remaining in the 80s through Saturday. Then that cooling trend commences with the chance for some showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, and temperatures continue to cool into next week. Thankfully, we're not talking about really cold conditions because, of course, we are into the month of June now, but at least for this time of the year, trending colder next week.
Can we expect kind of more of the same in terms of the mugginess or those dew points?
Yeah, at least through this weekend, it looks like dew points probably hovering in the lower 60s, so kind of like what we felt today. Thankfully, the real tropical, juicy dew points, not seeing that here for the rest of this week.
All right.
That's good news. Thanks, Matt.
Welcome back. Well, it was cold to start off the new year. Cabotogama, way up north. That's up in Voyageurs National Park. Remember a couple days ago, January 1st, 36 degrees below zero. Yesterday and today, 40 degrees above zero. That's over a 75-degree difference between January 1st and yesterday and today. Could you imagine that happening in the summertime? If you had a high of 75 degrees, but that morning you had a low of zero. That is a huge temperature swing, and it just goes to show you everywhere across the state of Minnesota feeling more like spring. Today we hit 40 degrees here in Rochester. Not a record. We were 3 degrees short. That was back in 2007 when we had 43 degrees. We hit just 40 today. Mason City, though, congratulations, you did get a record today. Your high was 47 degrees, breaking the previous record of 45 degrees back in 2007. And even as of the 10 o'clock hour, we're still pretty warm considering we're in early January. Temperatures sitting in the mid-30s. Above zero, I should mention, and really not much of anything going on as we progress into this weekend. But there are some features we will have to keep an eye on as we progress into this weekend. Not much going on out there for tonight. Maybe some areas of patchy fog, especially along the Mississippi. For Saturday, a cold front passes through the region. Not much moisture with this cold front, but you will notice a shift in winds from the southwest to the northwest by the afternoon. Now, this cold front will eventually usher in some colder air heading into Sunday, but we're not talking about much colder conditions. Temperatures still in the mid-30s. That's still 10 degrees above average. And now here comes our next storm system on Sunday. Expect increasing clouds for the region and the chance for rain. Yes, rain once again heading into perhaps Sunday evening into Sunday night, maybe briefly mixing with a little bit of snow, but it looks like all rain as we progress into Monday. And another storm in which we're measuring our rainfall in, well, maybe not inches this time around, but at least healthy amounts here for January, a quarter to a half inch of rain by Monday afternoon. So get ready for that later this weekend. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend. Temperatures tonight falling back into the lower 30s, perhaps some patchy fog late tonight in those river valleys east of Highway 52. Temperatures tomorrow, lower 40s, still warm. Still sunny, still a nice day. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Extended forecast. Temperatures falling back now for the next 7 days compared to where we were at today and tomorrow, but still way above average for this time of the year. Could see some light snow showers on Tuesday, but I think our next best chance for accumulating snowfall not until next Friday.
Tomorrow, going to be savoring that day.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy every second.
Thank you.